I feel like bullying has gotten worse as social media has developed, because I every week go around the country and I speak to communities and middle schools, to young people about my story and about cyberbullying and all forms of bullying. And I really feel like we live in this culture of cruelty where with every new social media app there are new ways to target people anonymously or not. And so I think it's so amazing that Lizzie has done her work and continues to do work around these issues, because I think it's just getting worse. I do think there is responsibility on the social networks for young people under the age of 18 to make sure that this content is somewhat reportable, and and those cyberbullying attacks, something will be done, because death threats and hateful words like that, those can be taken seriously, and I think social networks do have that type of responsibility.
Yeah, I know Facebook added crisis text line even, and different resources, but it's so hard when you're being trolled, and you could click on that abuse thing on Instagram or on Twitter, but it's really hard sometimes to be heard, and that could be frustrating.
And I think a lot of kids give up because they don't think anyone is reading their reports when they do report something. I know I read something about Instagram using possibly artificial intelligence to look at bullying on their platform, which I think is really cool. So I think it's interesting that there are new innovative ways kind of being looked at. My experience with social media started off really bad as well, because when I was a freshman in high school, a girl I had never met dressed up as me for Halloween and posted it online.
What?
And it went viral, and I was barely using social media, and suddenly it felt like the whole world was against me. And then when my book came out, I realized the only way to really get it out there into as many countries as possible was through using social media. So it's been interesting to find that balance of knowing that people will always be mean, and how to protect myself and still continue to spread that message. And it's turned out really great so far.
Have you always used spoken word?
When my book came out, I realized that I wanted to find a way to reach people, around the world, and what was that common language. And I was listening to a lot of rap and a lot of music, and I wanted to kind of find my own version of it. And then it just kind of took off. So, it's been my thing since.